So how do we win? Well, I'm here to say that we are winning when it comes to the environment. Yes, we have plenty of losses, but we really have powerful, powerful victories that are taking place in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania because we are one of only 3 states that have a constitutional green amendment. An amendment in the Bill of Rights section of our Constitution that recognizes and protects our right as people to pure water, clean air, and a healthy environment. Now, you heard Carol mention that that amendment was added, and maybe you didn't hear it, but she did say it, that amendment was added to the Constitution in 1971. And so you may be thinking to yourself, well, gosh, that's 50 years ago. So really, is it that powerful? We still have fracking. We still have all kinds of problems across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. So how powerful can a green amendment actually be? And why, Maya, are you working nationwide to get green amendments like Pennsylvania has passed in every single state constitution across our nation and ultimately at the federal level? Because it actually doesn't look like it makes that much of a difference if you look at what's happening in Pennsylvania. Well, the thing is about Pennsylvania's Green Amendment is while it was passed in 1971, it actually only got legal life in 2013 when my organization, the Delaware Riverkeeper Network, used Pennsylvania's Article 1, Section 27 to defeat the very pro-fracking Act 13 that was going to allow fracking operations to expand across the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania exponentially. Every single community that was underlain by the Marcellus Shale, whether it was an industrial section of a community or the residential section, whether it was a part of the community next to homes, hospitals, or playgrounds, everything could be fracked by virtue of Act 13 if that law had been allowed to go into place. But it was a law passed in 2012, and we at the Delaware Riverkeeper Network knew that we had to defeat it, right, because of how bad it was going to be for the people of Pennsylvania and our environments. And we recognized that the law was passed by the legislature and signed by the governor, so we didn't have too many options other than protest or appealing to the good nature of our legislators to try to get them to actually pull it back. We knew that wasn't going to happen. But we recognized at the Delaware Riverkeeper Network that we actually had this long-ignored Article 1, Section 27, this long-ignored Pennsylvania Green Amendment. And while it had been ignored for 42 years, we knew that was wrong, and we thought we were in the moment in time when we can turn that around. And you know what? We did. We used Article 1, Section 27 as a cornerstone of our legal challenge to Act 13, and in very significant part, because of Article 1, Section 27, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court struck down Act 13, determining that it would result in a violation of the constitutional rights of the people of Pennsylvania to pure water, clean air, and a healthy environment. And suddenly, the world had changed. Since that time, Article 1, Section 27 has been used to prevent the misappropriation of environmental protection funds. It's been used to get the Pennsylvania DEP to clean up a toxic site that it had been ignoring for over 30 years with a spreading pollution plume wreaking havoc on communities and environments. We used it at the Delaware Riverkeeper Network, again, as a cornerstone of our advocacy and our litigation that has forced the forward movement of PFAS drinking water protections. It's been used at the local level in Delaware County to prevent the devastation of an old-growth beech forest in a suburban community. It was one of the last remaining standing woodlands that the Archdiocese was trying to sell off for development, devastation and development. But based on Article 1, Section 27, the local town supervisor said, you know what? We have a constitutional duty to protect the environmental rights of our community. And so in no small part, based on Article 1, Section 27, we reject the proposal to devastate this old-growth beech forest and instead develop it. So we've been having victories since 2013, and every time we have a victory where Article 1, Section 27 is used to advance the law, to fill a gap in the law, to strengthen what's already on the books, to encourage legislators and decision makers to pass a good law or make a better decision. We strengthen the constitutional right for the next battle and the next battle and the next battle. And we are making it a stronger, stronger, stronger constitutional amendment that is making change here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, but is also part of the inspiration for the national movement to pass constitutional green amendments in every single state across our nation. And just this past year, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court grabbed onto the generational language in the Pennsylvania Green Amendment and declared how powerful and important it was to protect the rights of future generations yet to be born, because that is one of the most powerful aspects of Pennsylvania's Green Amendment. So we are now protecting those future generations, which is incredibly powerful, based on language that, yes, was written a number of decades ago, but only got legal life within the last 8 years? 8 years? 8 years, 9 years. Anyway, not that long ago. So we are winning, and every time we win, we're making our constitutional rights stronger so we can win more easily and more fervently and better the next time around. So thanks for joining.